air on Eagle Radio. The Blue Dragons on Radio is brought to you in part by Erickson Custom Building, The Medicine Shop, Ashcraft Pharmacy, Prairie Star Health Center, H&R Block, RCAT, Next Tech Wireless, and the Sportscaster Club members, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Craig Barkley Plumbing, Burning Chiropractic Center, and Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group. It's just about game time, so let's head to the Eagle Radio broadcast booth for the game with the Eagle Sports Crew on Country 102.9 and BW Radio.
Well, a very pleasant Friday evening, everybody, and welcome to another night of Blue Dragon basketball. And boy, do we have a special night for you tonight. The defending national champion, Division I Blue Dragons, against the Division III national champions from a year ago, Northlake College out of Irving, Texas. Blue Dragons are at home tonight. The Blazers are visiting. They've been here 4 times previously. Hutchinson has won all 4 of those meetings, but in 2015, the last time these teams got together, it was a 15-point lead for Northlake College at halftime. The Blue Dragons came back and won that game by 5, 73-68. Quite a story when you talk about Northlake College. First of all, a Division III program, which means they can't give any kind of scholarships. They can give some academic aid, but they can't give any kind of athletic scholarships. So these kids are at Northlake College because they want to be there. And they're also there because the tuition is an amazing bargain in the Dallas area. These kids are paying just $59 per credit hour for college credit. That is outstanding. Northlake College is a school of about 10,000 students, and it is in Irving, Texas, which basically is just a suburb of Dallas. Last year's national championship wasn't unusual for Northlake College. They've won 3 of them. So have the Blue Dragons. So it is a special night. For Steve Eck's Blue Dragons, a chance to make the coach perhaps a little bit happier than he was on Wednesday night in the big win, 102-56, over a JV team from Friends. Coach Eck was openly critical of the defense that he thought his sophomores did not play. I was probably more impressed with the Blue Dragons on that night in that 102-56 win than Coach Eck was, but that's the coach's job. It's the coach's job to see deficiencies, make them better, and nobody does that any better than Coach Steve Eck. I like the depth that the Blue Dragons showed. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players score in that game. They were led by J.J. Rhymes with 15, by Devontae Bandu with 15. I think this year's edition of the Blue Dragons might be even a little bit deeper than last year's. There is, however, no Shakur Houston yet, and I doubt we find one, because Shakur, after all, was Player of the Year a year ago. He's at UNLV, and the Blue Dragons are making do with what they have, and I think that is a heck of a lot. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more from the arena.
Jim's Water and Woods has what you need to enjoy cooler fall temperatures like hot spring spas. Relax in the warm, soothing water of the #1 selling brand on the market with a size and model just right for everyone. Or spend some quality time in the great outdoors in one of their Eno hammocks or chairs. Or take a look at the Eno backpacks, totes, blankets, and more. And since grilling season is year-round, Jim's offers great grills from Weber and Hasty Bake and smokers from Cook Shack and Fast Eddie's. See the fall possibilities at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson, and follow them on Facebook.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Have you ever been unable to drive due to a short-term injury like a broken bone or some prescription medication? What you may not know is that under those circumstances, you could be granted temporary access to Reno County Area Specialized Transportation Services. RCAT is first come, first served, safe, affordable public transportation that's here to help. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
Well, this year's edition of the North Lake Blazers, Glenn, is certainly not a tall basketball team. You look at their roster, and they have only 2 players taller than 6'4". So I remember the team that was here 3 years ago. They shot a lot of threes, and I would guess that we will see the same thing from the North Lake College Blazers tonight. We'll see good guard play. Our guards will be tested. They'll put some pressure on the basketball. I think it has a chance to be outstanding.
You're exactly right. I look, there's only about 4 forwards listed, so the majority are going to be guards out of the whole roster, and they're going to be good. They're going to be very crafty, I should say.
Tomorrow is a big day for Blue Dragon athletics, starting with the football game at noon against Fort Scott. That's over in Gowan Stadium. Hope a lot of you will be there. And I think tomorrow night's game right back here at 7:30 with NEO and Hutchinson. That is a very, very attractive early season matchup.
Always very competitive. And Dragons have won the last 5 straight from that team. This North Lake team, the Blazers, Hutchinson trailed by 15 at halftime a year ago. So I think 3 years ago. So they were pretty salty when they came here. So Coach remembers that distinctly. We'll see what they're going to put. Now, they're the defending Division III champions, which you said on the pregame, and they're ranked number 1 right now.
Yeah, these schools between them have 6 national championships in basketball. The Blue Dragons championships all coming in Division I. The Blazers all in Division III. Tim McGraw is the coach of the Blazers. He's been there a long time, does a really, really good job. And I think the fans that are here, those of you who are listening, I think you will be entertained. Now, while we enjoy our national anthem right here, let's take a 2-minute break.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B&. Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Can't live without your cell phone? But tired of the fees, overages, and expensive bills? We could all live without that. Maybe it's time to switch to Next Tech Wireless. Save up to $60 a month with plans like our new Unlimited Everything Lite. Get 2 lines with unlimited talk, text, and data for only $100 a month. That's 2 lines, unlimited data, only $100. It's time to say goodbye to your carrier and say hello to something better. Next Tech Wireless.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Hi, I'm Ken Hyman, General Manager of Midwest Superstore in Hutchinson. We're proud to be a sponsor of HCC Sports. You have choices when it comes to your vehicle purchases, and a better way is more than a slogan. Any new or select pre-owned purchase comes with our Advantage Rewards benefits. That includes complimentary car washes with every service visit, a loaner car with any major service, including oil changes and tire rotations. A better way also means no high-pressure sales tactics. Everyone has deals, but do they take care of you after the sale? Visit us at MidwestSuperstore.com and go Blue Dragons.
Well, let's go courtside and get the starting lineups for the Blue Dragons. Actually, this is going to be for North Lake.
Guard, a 6-foot freshman from Keller, Texas, number 21, Brady Boyd. At forward, a 6'4" freshman from Fort Worth, Texas, number 22, Sydney Baker. At forward, a 6'4" sophomore from Conroe, Texas, number 23, Tremont Moore. And at guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Austin, Texas, number 25, Josh Harris. The Blazers are coached by Tim McGraw in his 21st season, assisted by Roy Gregory, Kyron Anderson, and Aaron Frizzell.
Glenn, you look at that starting lineup that Coach Tim McGraw is putting out there. Tallest player in that starting lineup stands just 6'4". I mean, we're looking at 6 foot, 6'4", 6'4", 6'3", and I'm not sure how, with that kind of size, you compete with the Blue Dragons.
Well, exactly.
You have a whole batch of 6'6", 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, Sal Nuhu, and then you got James Rojas coming off the bench. That's outstanding as well. Not to mention Creech that comes in at 6'6". Kai Mitchell 6'6". And it's going to. I know what the MO is going to be for the Blue Dragons. They're going to pound it inside.
Price awards. And I think it'll be interesting to watch the three-point shooting tonight for the Blue Dragons. That was just 4 out of 15 on Wednesday night. That's an area that the Blue Dragons will need to improve on as the season wears on. And I think, Devontae Van Duke can hit threes. Certainly the newcomer, Robert Whitfield, is a good three-point shooter. That will improve.
Here's Darren Dunn with the starting lineups for the Blue Dragons for tonight as they're getting set to have a special video they're playing. They're getting set to turn it over to Darren here in just a second. So pretty good crowd on hand considering all the playoff games going on in football action. Congratulations to Central Christian, Nickerson, and Buhler. Good luck to them. Also Pretty Prairie to our south.
Yep.
They trail right now 6-0 to Ingalls, but some good football going on around the area. So
and not a bad night for football.
Not at all. And we'll have football tomorrow afternoon as well. And now here's Darren Dunn.
Introducing the starting lineup for your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, number 2, Devontae Van Duke. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Raleigh, North Carolina, number 4, Rob Whitfield. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona, number 11, J.J. Grimes. At forward, a 6'10" sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 14, Sal Nuhu. And at forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Haverstraw, New York, number 20, Kai Mitchell. The Blue Dragons are 1-0 and number 1 in the nation. Coached by Steve Heck in his 9th season, assisted by Jay Syriac, Reggie Freeman, and Dallas Comstock. Officials for tonight's contest, Logan Tucker, Terry Terrell, and Corey Stiles.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. I would think that North Lake College will probably play zone, although Coach McGraw is known for man-to-man defense. I don't see how they defend the Blue Dragons unless they force outside shots.
Tim McGraw's in his 21st season, so he's seen a lot of basketball. You'll see what they can do with it. North Lake, a beautiful campus, as you might imagine. Nice little lake around it, and it's just located in Irving, Texas, which is basically north to northeast of the Dallas area.
Blazers wearing dark uniforms, white numbers, and green trim. Dragons in red, and we are ready for basketball.
Got that Dallas Maverick look to them, that green and navy blue. Glad you could join us tonight. Glad to have you along on Country 102.9 KHUT in Hutchinson, as well as KWB Levy 1450 AM and 98.5 FM in Hutch as well. Tips controlled by the Blue Dragons as Sal Nuhu picks up the loose basketball, even though he was a jump center. Touched a couple other hands in there. And left wing with the basketball will be Bandu. They're going to come out.
They're playing zone.
Yeah, they're switching back to the zone. Looked like a man for a second. There's a jumper by Bandu. Shot not there. Rebound cleared underneath Kai Mitchell. He'll muscle it up and be fouled, and he'll go to the line to try to earn 2 at the free throw line. Bandu with the injured wrist that he's kind of having to baby along a little bit. Cold weather really affects it. Here's Kai Mitchell from the free throw line. His shot is off no good. Kai Mitchell, by the way, last night with 13 points. Mitchell out of Haverstraw, New York. Free throw toss, rattles down and through, and the Dragons lead at 1-0. So here come the Blazers. They'll bring it up.
Dragons won't play zone.
Byrell Carter is the point guard. He'll give it up quickly and into the hands of Tremont Moore. Moore over to Harris. Harris right in front of us. They reverse the left wing. As you watch right to left is Northlake. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Won't go. Rebound cleared out there by Kai Mitchell. He just ripped it away. Outlet quickly comes down to Whitfield. Down low underneath. Basket up and good. Robert Whitfield. And it's 3-0. Hutchinson with the early lead. Just underway. Glad to have you along. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills. We're courtside at the newly renovated sports arena. It was renovated last March, but they put some finishing touches on it. There's a jumper that won't go. Rebound underneath. Cleared away by the Blazers, and they'll get it back into the hands. Now quickly of Moore. And Dave ball taken away. Sal Nuhu gets the outlet, comes up to Whitfield, and Hutchinson will be on the run. Whitfield left side. Over to J.J. Rhymes. Sal Nuhu in the corner. They triangle it down low underneath. They go inside to Nuhu, and he'll slam it home. Nice speed by Mitchell. Hutchinson with the early lead at 5-0 now. Nice little triangle on the side against that man-to-man. Dribble penetration. He'll kick it over on the right side. Moore had it for a second. Now he gives it off to Harris. Ball on the outer perimeter. Deep far left corner. It goes into the hands of Carter. Back out top. They'll kick it on the outside. Here's Moore. He'll jump it up and rims off. No good. Rebound cleared underneath by the Blue Dragons. Bandu with a nice save before it went out of bounds. Hutchinson basketball. Just under 18 to go in this first half of play. 5-0. Hutch with the lead. Skip pass over to J.J. Rhymes, and he'll be fouled. Foul's going to go against Brady Boyd. Boyd will pick up the personal. Boyd's out of Keller, Texas. And
Dragons really taking advantage of their size. Already a significant rebound advantage and very aggressively taking it to the basket.
Chatted with J.J. Rhymes. He lost about 20 pounds over the summer. Looking pretty slim. Feed down low underneath. J.J. Rhymes with the basket.
Nice pass to the inside from Blue Dragon Kai Mitchell.
And a quick timeout's going to be taken on the floor. 7-0 Blue Dragons on top. 17:43 to go in this first half of play. We're going to take a full 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brandy Weems, family practitioner at Summit Healthcare. We offer the full spectrum of family practice services, including well child checks, chronic disease management, and in-office procedures. Summit Healthcare is committed to providing quality family medicine and walk-in care to patients of all ages. As a Hutchinson native, I am honored to return to this wonderful community where the inspiration for my medical journey began. Schedule your appointment with me, Dr. Weems, at Summit Healthcare today, 662-6000.
It's football season, when the weather is warm one day and cold the next. Stay ahead of cold and flu season by drinking plenty of liquids, getting enough rest, and keeping your hands sanitized. Come see the friendly folks at Ashcraft Pharmacy, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, for over-the-counter medications to help alleviate symptoms. And if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
During the timeout, Coach McGraw inserting Sayi Ahmadi, young man from Arlington, Texas, in there. He becomes the tallest player on the floor for the Blazers, listed at 6'7", slightly built. He looks taller than
Yeah, he could tell. Coach McGraw could tell, hey, we're getting 8 up on the inside, as Kai Mitchell's able to do whatever he wants to, and so did J.J. Rhymes on that drive to the basket. Ball on the outer perimeter. Here's Gerald Watson with the basketball. He'll hold up. Goes left side over to Carter. Carter's 3-ball on its way. Not there. Battle for the board. Kai Mitchell rips it out. Outlet comes quickly to Whitmire, and he gets called for a block. There's a block foul. It's going to go on Carter. I thought they were going to get the offensive push off. It's going to go against Carter, and that will be his first. So the Blue Dragons will have it on the far side as Bandu will inbound. Dragons in their red uniforms, always like the red. They usually wear those on the second night of a classic, and this is really the only classic that we're having this year because the league race starts next Saturday night. Ball knocked back to Whitmire. Shot rejected from the side, and it'll be out of bounds. Last touched off the Blazers. J.J. Ryan's got a shot off and knocked away out of bounds.
North Lake, not a tall team, but some pretty good leapers.
Here comes the inbounds. Kai Mitchell, he'll drive inside, holds up, gives it to Rhymes. He's double teamed, goes up strong, has it rejected. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there by Harris. Kochek wanted to foul, didn't got a nice spin move to drive down the layup, up and good. Nice job on the drive, put up and in by Darrell Watson. Watson with the first basket for the Blazers. Outside Bandu for three. It's on its way, no good. Rebound cleared away, and a rebound cleared by Moore. The Blazers, 7-2 ball game. Hutchinson with the lead.
Takeaway.
Here's the steal. Here comes Rhymes all the way down to Bandu. He'll explode to the hole. Doesn't get him in a foul call as Bandu hits the deck. He's okay. He'll get up and shoot two.
I think Coach Eck would prefer that the Dragons not take the quick three like they did the last time down the floor. It was a good look for Bandu, and he can hit that shot. But you can get that shot anywhere in a shot clock.
14 foul against the Blazers. This one is on Watson. Free throw toss up and missing. Bandu will shoot a second one. Bandu again, stellar freshman career, 6'3", 185 sophomore from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Missed them both.
Dragons 1 of 4 early on at the free throw line.
Score remains at 7-2, a 5-point Hutchinson lead. Dribble drive on the outside, a spin by Harris, travel call.
Dragons playing some pretty good defense right now. That was the one concern that Coach X shared with us after the game on Wednesday. Didn't think his sophomores played very hard on defense.
7-2 ball game. The lead is 5 for the Hutch Blue Dragons. Bandu on the outside. Over to Mitchell. Right side to work it. Rhymes underneath quickly on the baseline. That's going up strong is Sal Nuhu, and he will be fouled. So now Nuhu will step to the line and shoot the free throw.
The entry pass from the sideline was a little bit low. He had to go down to handle it. Made it hard to get the shot off.
Sal out of the Bronx, New York.
Already 5 fouls on the Texans.
Taft Educational is his high school. Free throw toss is on its way up and good.
Now, Sal was a young man that started out really struggling at the free throw line a year ago and got so much better as the year wore on. Listed in the program as 6'8", but announced as 6'10". I'm not sure.
Which is right, huh? Free throws up and good.
Who hit them both. He has 4 to lead the Dragons to a 9-2 advantage.
North Lake basketball. Blazers out front trying to make something happen. Carter down low on an knee shot up and good. Count the basket, and foul's going to be charged against the Blue Dragons. Carter was able to get an N1 by Rail Carter out of Killeen, Texas. 6-foot sophomore for Tim McGraw's North Lake Blazers. Here comes Tyler Cotton to the lineup, sophomore out of Wichita North.
Now here's a strange stat. Tyler is one of the smallest of the Blue Dragons at 6'1". He led them in rebounding.
I saw that in the box score. Free throw toss is up and good. So Carter got all 3 of the points that he had. The basket plus 1. 9-5 your score. Blue Dragon lead is at 4.
Still the zone.
Ball on the outside. Bandu over to Sal Nuhu. Back outside. Here's Tyler Cotton. Finds the seam but pulls it back away. Feed down low, loose basketball, offensive foul call. This one's going to go on Kai Mitchell. He'll pick up the personal.
Dragons continuing to try to pound it inside. That time, Kai trying to create something that really wasn't there. Got charged with his first foul.
Here comes Ramos to the ball game. Rojas out of Jamestown, New York. 6'7" freshman. Played well last night. Just checks into the contest. Here's Carter. Rolls right for it. The Blazers trying to make it a little bit closer. Carter's basket rattles out, no good. Went around the cylinder and came out. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball.
2 of 8 shooting early on for the Blazers. Blue Dragons, not a lot better, 3 of 7.
Hutchinson, Bandu in the backcourt. Here comes Cotton across the timeline. Looks to the right side, Bandu. Here's J.J. Rhymes. Back outside. Outside to go underneath to Nuhu. Loses the basketball. Picking it up is Bandu. He'll shoot it on his way. Not there. Short shot. Rebound cleared up by the Blazers. Carter on the run. Carter into the forecourt. Outside top. They'll reverse it. Jumper up and on its way by Watson is good for 3.
Darrell Watson tightens this considerably.
Look at this, a 1-point ball game at 9-8 now. Hutchinson lead is cut to 1 after a 5-0 run.
Actually,
5-0 lead.
7-0 at one point.
Exactly. Jumper up and on its way by Bandu. It's not there. Outlet pass all the way down. Wide open layup, good. Shot up and good by Watson. The lead goes over to the Blazers at 10-9. And a quick timeout is taken. Your score with 14:23 to go in this first half of play. Blazers of Northlake 10 and the Blue Dragons 9. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back right after this.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
After leading 7-0, now trail 10-9. One of the reasons the Dragons have been content to put up a lot of early three-pointers, and they have yet to score from behind the arc.
Now, whistle on the floor. Foul's going to be charged against the Blazers. Watson picks up the personal.
And it is his second, and that is already 6. So the Blue Dragons very close to going into the 1-and-1. Actually going into the 2-shot
foul. Yeah, 2-shot foul.
I'm dating myself with a 1-and-1.
Rhymes underneath. They go quickly down low, and getting fouled is going to be Rojas. Rojas should be able to step to the line and shoot free throws. Rojas, power forward, 6'7", 220. Good-looking freshman. They got it on Horn, I believe, is who they whistle the foul on. They have yet to put it up on the board. Free throw toss is up on Rojas.
Good.
He will shoot a second one. 10-10 tie.
Actually, they called that foul on
Did they really?
Tremont Moore.
Okay, that'll be his first. Free throw toss, up and good. Rojas got them both. Looks real confident at the free throw line. Good to see.
Dragons back on top by 1.
11-10 Blue Dragons. Carter on the outer perimeter, goes left side with the basketball, holds up. Back out top, down to Watson. He'll gun it on his way, missing it. Foul's going to be called on Bandu in the act of shooting. So Watson will shoot 2. That'll be the first on Bandu, 3rd team foul against the Blue Dragons.
Watson, who has done most of the scoring damage for the Blazers with 7, has 2 free throws coming here. A left-handed youngster.
Toss is up and good. Into the lineup now for the first time this evening. Curtis Hollis was stepped into the lineup out of Arlington, Texas. 6'5" freshman. Mansfield Summit is high school. Free throw toss is up and good. And Darrell Watson got them both. It's back to a 12-11 game now. And with the lead by 1 are the Blazers. Hutchinson will bring it up. Hollis skips it all the way underneath. Shot won't go for Rhymes. Fight for the rebound. Sal Nuhu comes up with it. Turnaround jumper by Nuhu is good. Nice touch on the ball.
Dragons doing a nice job on the glass.
13-12, Hutch by 1.
Nuhu has 6 already.
Here's Carter on the outside. Over to right in front of us is Watson. Guarded by Hollis. Watson crosses over, falls down. Loose ball kicked away and picked up, though, by the Blazers. And a blocking foul is going to be called on the Blue Dragons. Foul's going to be called on Nuhu.
2 national champions from a year ago, both ranked number 1 in the poll this year, doing battle. Division 1, Division 3.
Yeah, ball comes out. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound fought for. Hutchinson comes up with it. Rhymes with the basketball. Long pass down court, trying to lead Rojas. And a foul's going to be called as Rojas went hard into the support. Steve Eckup making sure his young man's okay.
Mahdi gets the foul, his second. Blazers are picking up a lot of fouls. Dragons are already shooting 2.
Received a text that the video stream is off, but our audio is on. If you're watching it on the video, you can switch over to the audio. Rojas free throws up and good. He has 3 free throws to his credit tonight.
And you pointed out how comfortable he looks. A young man from Jamestown, New York, impressed me. I was also impressed with his mother when they were here visiting a year ago.
She's here this weekend as well. Free throw toss is up and good for Rojas, so he has 4 points all from the line. 15-12.
Blue Dragons with a little bit of room again at 15-12.
Say your largest lead was 7 at 7-0.
Yep.
New face in the Blazer lineup, number 21 out there, Brady Boyd. He's out of Keller, Texas. Dribble drive, right side, shot won't go. Rebound Dragons. Outlet comes quickly. Here comes Cotton with the basketball. He'll go right side. There's a shot by Creech. It comes off, no good. Here out with the rebound comes Harris. Harris down the court, taken away. Hollis comes up with it. Here comes Newhoo for the Blue Dragons. Hutch up by 3 with the ball. They flash it inside. Bouncing down low is Rojas, and a foul is going to be called. And down goes Harris, holding his right knee, and he is in pain. They're quickly going to have to come out. Coach McGraw will come out. I know a trainer will come out as well for the Blue Dragons. He immediately went to his right knee, and he is in a lot of pain over at the Blue Dragon right at the in the lane.
Well, we hope he didn't twist it. We hope he just banged it on the floor. Either way, it's very, very painful.
Let's take a quick timeout with 12:28 to go in this first half of play. Hutchinson up by 3, getting set to shoot free throws. 15-12 your score. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back right after this.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt & Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit EricksonCustomBLDG.com.
Josh Harris comes off the floor a little bit gimpy, but putting weight on both feet. That's a good sign. Rojas shoots 2.
Free throws up and good by Rojas. He is 5 out of 5 so far and is right now carrying the Blue Dragons at the free throw line. 16-12. The lead is 4 for Hutchinson. Free throw toss is up and good.
6 of 6, and none of them have even touched the rim.
Next dead ball foul, we'll see Raquan Taylor check into the lineup for the Blue Dragons. He just checked to the scorer's table. Ball on the point. That's Moore with the basketball. Gives it up quickly to Brady Boyd. Boyd over to Watson. Loose basketball. Creech trying to dive for it. Jump ball called. We have a foul called. Now we got a foul on Creech. And Steve Eck can't believe it. And I kind of have to side with Steve a little bit. Creech jumped in there and just simply grabbed the basketball.
And he obviously didn't agree with the call.
Yep. Inbounding will be Northlake, as Watson right in front of us will be inbounding.
Yeah, Watson looked disbelievingly at Coach Eck with one of his comments. Don't know what Steve said.
Moore with the basketballs is inbounded. Here's Carter. They'll drive inside. Bounce pass left side jumper up and good by McCon. Trey McCon out of Austin, Texas is able to score it. Or Macau, excuse me, Rusty. I've got a U on the end.
I'm going to guess that it's McCoo, but I don't really know.
I think so. Drive to the basket. Foul's going to be called. Hollis will step to the line for the Blue Dragons. Got whopped in the face.
Dragons are doing what they did so successfully in the national tournament. They have the size advantage. They are just pounding it inside, and the fouls are piling up for North Lake College. That is 2 now on Tremont Moore.
And that's 10 fouls now as a team. Free throw toss by Hollis is good. He's another young freshman that can shoot the free throws. Pleasure to see.
This will be the 14th free throw for the Blue Dragons, and we have played just over 8 minutes.
I was teasing Curtis as he shoots the second free throw here. Free throw toss up and good. Teased him at practice the other night. I said, man, do you ever have skinny legs? When you got those white tights on, he said, that's what my dad said. So he must have been watching on the stream maybe. Ball on the outer perimeter. New face in the lineup. Well, Amadi's been in there for a while, but he just had the ball out front for the one the first time. There's a travel violation. It goes against the Blazers. So turnover. Hutchinson will have the basketball.
Blue Dragons have hit only 4 field goals so far in the game, but they have just made a heyday at the free throw line.
Cotton across the timeline on the right side. Plays high school ball at Wichita North High School, former Redskin. Left side, they'll skip it all the way back to Cotton. They'll move it inside. Ball thrown away. Bad pass is coming up with it will be the Blazers. They'll bring it down. Short shot, no good. Rebound cleared out there by Cotton as Carter came up short with it. The feed down low to Creech. He was going to sky it up and in, but turned the ball over as it came off the rim a little bit. Here come the Blazers. Ball on the outer perimeter. Ball on the outside. They'll set it up top of the key. Top side right. Blazers will gun it on its way and hit it. Jumper from the outside put up and in by McCoo. 19-16. Pulls it within 3. The shot underneath by the Blue Dragons won't fall, and the rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Coming up with the rebound was Vernon Burns. A couple kids from Killeen, Texas. He's one of them. He is a 6'2 sophomore.
Dragons shooting just 30% here early in the game.
Foul's going to be charged out front. This one's going to go against Hollis. Back in the ball game, Bandu as well as Whitfield will check back in.
Now the Blue Dragons have committed 6 fouls, so we'll see a lot of free throws likely between now and
halftime, yeah.
The end of this first half.
19-16. Blue Dragons on top of the Blazers.
I think we're about to solve our video issues.
To get the right one. Ball on the outer perimeter. Angle dribble off the pick. Sit over on the right side to go to McCoo. Out top again. This time it's Moore. He'll bounce inside to kick it on the outer perimeter. McCoo will gun it on his way. It's not there. Sky high for the rebound is J.J. Rhymes.
Dragons are doing a tremendous job of giving only one shot.
Oh, what a pass inside. Ball knocked away off a Bandu's shot. It won't go. They're pesky. Here comes the pass. Great pass all the way down. This time they go to Burns. Layup won't go. Rebound's going to be cleared in there by Taylor, who had just checked into the ballgame a little while ago. What I was referring to at the other end for the Blue Dragons, Taylor was falling down. Still got the pass inside, Rusty, as he was going down.
Raekwon is talented.
Immediate timeout on the floor. That'll give us a 1-minute break for us to catch our breath. 19-16, Dragons by 3. We'll be back with more right after this timeout.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
Statistically and on the scoreboard, Hutchinson involved in a tight game. It's 19-16. The Blue Dragons are not shooting well despite their big height advantage. They have made but 4 of 14, 29% shooting, 6 of 17 for North Lake College. Blue Dragons making hay at the free throw line, 11 of 14, rebounding closer than you would expect given the size differential between the two teams. Hutchinson +4.
Sal Nuhu, the leading scorer, with 6 points. Taylor at the line to shoot free throws. His first opportunity to score today. Free throws up and missing. He will shoot another one as he was in the act of shooting. Is he a lefty? Yes, he is. Free throws up and good by Taylor. So that's his first point. 2016 Blue Dragons. Blazers with the ball. They'll work it left side. Carter. He'll dribble drive to the paint. Pulls it back outside up in the hands of Boyd. Boyd feeds it to Moore, baseline, gets up in the air, puts it up and in. Nifty move.
He left Nuhu in his tracks and got the basket.
Blazers hanging around, down by only 2. There's a turnover. Blue Dragons turn it over. Here's Boyd. Boyd at half court. Gets it over to the hands of McCoo. Back again over to Moore again. Moore backs in. Ball knocked away. Coming up with it will be Rojas. He'll drive on the Blazers and lay it up and in. Going to count it. Nice drive by Rojas. Took it on that left side, puts it up and in.
Rojas already with 8 and a chance for a 9th at the free throw line.
I can already tell he's going to be a crowd favorite and favorite of ours, just the way he plays the ball game. Mitchell back in. Taylor will check out. Rojas at the line.
First foul on Vernon Burns.
Rojas. Free throws up and missing. That's the first one he's missed. It was an N1, so 22-18. The lead is 4 now for the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson. Just under 9 to go in this first half of play. Carter. Ball on the outside. Whitfield staying tight on him. Won the fight out. Didn't get it. Drive to the basket. Not there. Loose basketball underneath. Picked up. Shot up missing. Rebound cleared again. This is Mitchell. Here comes Hutch. Alley-oop. Knocked away. Did we have a foul called? Yes, we did. Boy, the fouls are mounting up against the Blazers.
They are very, very aggressive. That's the second on Brady Boyd. They have 4 players with 2 fouls, and the first half still has 8.5 minutes to go.
Well, if you look at my spot sheet, they got a lot of players. They brought a whole bunch with them.
They do, but
yet.
There's a reason that 5 players start the game.
Exactly. Nathan Bradley will check in next dead ball. Well, he'll come in now. His free throws up and good. By J.J. Rhymes. He was 1 of 3 last night for the foul stripe. Here comes Sidney Baker into the lineup as well. He's out of Fort Worth, Texas. J.J. Rhymes shut him out in high school. Free throw toss rattles out on him, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there by Baker, and here comes the Blazers down by 5 now. Blue Dragons have built that lead up again. Ball outside, Baker. Ball deflected, but ran down. Well, no, they're going to let it go out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball over the far side. Doc Walmsley
not showing
turned the ball over. He turned the ball over too. Inbounding will be Boyd. Ball comes into the hands of Bradley. Bradley out front now to Moore. Moore right in front of us. Whips it back out top to the point to Boyd. Right wing. The drop down pass by McCoo is turned over. Here comes Hutchinson. Rhymes gives it off to Mitchell. Back to Rhymes. Bounce pass, low block. Back outside to Mitchell. Pass underneath the Bandu. One dribble. Basket good. Devontae Bandu with the basket.
His first points of the game. Just the Dragons' 5th field goal of the first half.
Had 15 last night in the win. Or Wednesday night in the win. Ball on our near side is going to go to Moore. Moore still with the basketball. Hands it off to Boyd. Boyd off the ball screen. Bounce pass back to Moore. Loose basketball picked up by the Blue Dragons. Rhymes comes up with it. Pass out to Bandu. Bandu to the hole. Basket good and counted. And the foul's called. It's going to go on Boyd. That's his 3rd already. So Bandu will step to the line now to shoot the free throws. Timeout's going to be taken. It'll be a 60-second break with 7:27 to go in this first half of play. Your Hutchinson Blue Dragons 27. The Blazers of Northlake out of Irving, Texas, 18. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
It could be you just woke up feeling way too yucky, or one of your kids gets really scuffed up while playing. Whatever the reason, you might need same-day medical care. You'll really appreciate the Prairie Star Walk-In Clinic. We're concerned about your well-being, whether you have insurance or not. Welcome to the responsive care you deserve at Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Blue Dragons starting to pull away. The lead now is 9, and the foul problem's really mounting for Northlake College. They have a lot of players, but they have picked up a bunch of fouls, and the Blue Dragons really capitalizing. They have 27 points, despite the fact they've made only 6 baskets. So 15 of the 27 have come to free throw line, and a chance for more if Bandu can hit.
Well, just a few minutes ago, they were 4 out of 14 for 28%. Now, they picked that up a little bit, but field goal shooting not so good tonight. There's a three-point play by Bandu, though, as he completes the three-point play with the free throw. It is 28-18, the lead. First time in double digits here at the 7:19 mark. 28-18, the drive by Carter, high arching shot goes, and are they going to count it? Yes, they will.
By Carter is a pretty good player. That was a tough shot.
Robert Whitfield will pick up the personal. That'll be his second. And substitutions, here comes Cotton into the lineup. Coach Eck, as he did last year, whenever a player gets that first foul or even that second foul before halftime, they get him out of there.
Yeah, second one for sure.
Free throw toss, up and good.
Carter has 6.
Cotton across the half court. Angles to the right side. Give it off to Rhines. Back to Cotton. He'll gun and rattles out on him. No good. Big rebound underneath by Kai Mitchell. Basket good. Moved over to the left side of the glass and put it up and in. Makes it 30-21. The lead is 9. Hutch's lead. Here's Carter. Byrail was really hot in the first few minutes. Now he's slowed down. We have a travel call going in against Nathan Bradley.
Blazers have turned it over 8 times. They are competing pretty well with the Dragons on the glass, 15-12. But turnovers, 8 of them contrasted with just 4 for the Dragons.
Lead is at 9 now, 30-21 for Hutchinson. Cotton. Over to Rhymes. J.J. Rhymes trying to set up that triangle on the side. Here's Bandu. He'll gun it on his way and hit it. The three-pointer by Bandu. Good to see him hit that one.
First three-pointer tonight for the Blue Dragons. Bandu, after a slow start, has 8.
Again, Bandu last night with 15 points. Jumper up and good. Watson, Darrell Watson scoring for Houston. Scoring for Northlake. He's out of Houston. Houston didn't need any scoring the other night to beat the Dodgers, did they, huh?
No.
Jumper up and missing. Sal New, who had the basketball and they just lost it underneath. Out comes Watson with it again. And he will drive in. They're going to get the foul to go against Bandu. And he was just late getting to the ball. And when he did, kind of moved into right where Watson was going.
Now, if Coach Eck does what he normally does, Bandu will come out because that's his second.
Here comes Creech into the ball game. Josh Creech out of Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. I have not asked him about Joe Namath yet. I bet there's a boulevard. I bet there's a street named Joe Namath Boulevard.
There probably is. Josh wasn't born, though, when Namath was doing his thing.
Free throws up and good by Carter. He'll shoot a second one.
That's actually Watson.
Excuse me. You're correct. That is Watson. Darrell Watson. 6'3", sophomore guard out of Houston. Free throw toss up and good. I did not look. Maybe you did, Rusty. There's around 19 community colleges in the Dallas system, but I don't know how many of them play basketball. There's El Centro, and there's Mesquite. There's a couple different ones. Ball knocked away, turned over by the Blue Dragons.
Well, the Blazers play in the Metro Athletic Conference down there, and there are a bunch of schools.
Some of those systems like that, at least they do down in Florida, one plays baseball, one plays basketball. They kind of move it around like that. Drive inside by the Blazers, not there on the miss by Watson. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Ball on the right side, dribble penetration underneath. Trying to get the pass out was Cotton, and a foul called, and I think they got him for continuation.
Yeah, offensive foul on Cotton. And now Cotton has picked up his first.
Back in the lineup, we'll check Curtis Hollis. He'll come in for Cotton. Curtis out of Mansfield Summit High School, out of Arlington, Texas. Highly talented freshman that came in out of Texas.
Dragons have not done a particularly good job of making the zone work. They're taking a lot of quick shots.
The lead is 8 at 33-25 for the Blue Dragons. Shot up, missing, rebound fought for, cleared away by the Blue Dragons. Here comes Salnuhu on the dribble, gives it off now to Hollis. Quickly up to Kai Mitchell. In traffic, they go to Nuhu, and he will fall down and get called for the travel. Got bumped behind, kind of got feet tangled up a little bit.
Yeah.
Sounds like a big giraffe out there and kind of got crossed up.
And Rojas will come in on his next opportunity for the Dragons.
Ball on the outside, right side. That'll be Sidney Baker. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Kai Mitchell got a hand on it. Inbounding right side baseline will be Josh Harris. He's out of Austin, Texas for the Blazers. Slaps the ball once. Ball pass comes into Watson. Watson falls down and he goes out of bounds and turns it over.
Yep, just lost his footing.
Mm-hmm. So with the basketball will be Hutchinson with 4:41 remaining to go in his first half of play. 33-25, the lead is 8. Hutchinson has had as much as a 10-point lead in this contest.
Let's see if the Dragons can show some patience.
Feed down low. Mitchell spins, kicks it back outside. Here's Creech, gets called for the travel. Inbounding will be the Blazers. Turnover, Dragons.
Dragons have not attacked this zone particularly well. They're using their size on the inside to build the lead, but the zone, I have to say, Coach McGraw, no reason to change it.
Nope, not really. It's causing some havoc by way of Dragons aren't shooting very well. They're hitting free throws, and right now the lead is 8. Just a couple possessions. Turnaround jumpers up and good by Moore.
Nice shot off the left baseline, his second basket.
Cuts that lead down a little bit to 6. 33-27 Blue Dragons. 4 minutes to go in this first half of play. Ball over on the right side. Underneath the Creech. He goes up strong, has a rejected. Ball sails all the way up to Mitchell. Mitchell grabs it. He brings it to the foul stripe. Underneath they go. Shot up and offensive foul called on Hutchinson. As getting airborne was Curtis Hollis. He scored, but it will not count.
And the foul on Curtis is his second. So the fouls evening up. Both teams are committed, a lot of them. The defenses have been pretty aggressive.
3:41 and counting left to go in this first half of play. 33-27 Dragons. North Lake number 1. They're the defending national champions in Division 3. Number 1 ranked. There's a turnover. Creech comes away with it for the Blue Dragons. Outlet quickly to J.J. Rhymes. He'll step inside. Ball not there. Loose basketball underneath and a foul called. Hollis should shoot free throws. And another foul against the Blazers. This one's going to go on number 10, Darrell Watson.
It'll be his third. He's the second player with 3 fouls.
3:22 to go in the first half. Lady Dragons did not play tonight, nor will they play tomorrow night. Free throw toss is up and good. They'll be in action here at the Sports Arena on Tuesday night at 6. Megan Tammet with the call on that game. It'll be a stream game only. Ruston, I'll be in Tabor.
NEO played Tabor JV in the first game tonight. NEO winning 84-52. Northeastern Oklahoma, the Dragon opponent tomorrow night.
Free throw toss is up and good. Hollis got it down. It's 35-27 now, the Dragon lead. Ruston, I'll be at Hillsboro with Tabor JV and the Blue Dragons on Tuesday evening.
That'll be the last game before the league starts.
Yep. Coming up with the basketball will be Baker after he lost control of it. Gives it off now over to Carter. Carter dribble drives left side, bounces inside. Loose basketball picked up by Hutch. Kai Mitchell, long pass, nice pass to Hollis, layup good. Whoa, was that pretty? What a pass by Kai Mitchell. Looked like a wide receiver going for the post. Back up to 10 again, 37-27. Dragons trying to close out strong in this first half. Ball on the outer perimeter. Bring it right in front of us. That'll go to Harris. Harris left side to Moore. Moore bounces in. Kai Mitchell comes up to defend. Jumper up, not there. Rebound fought for, ran down by Moore. He'll save it in bounds. Carter has it. He'll gun it on its way and hit it. The three ball by Carter. And Carter with the big three ball from the left side. Cuts that lead back down to 7 again, 37-30. They needed that basket.
And that's just their second offensive rebound.
Loose basketball inside. Kai Mitchell goes up strong with a hook. And rimming to down and through. How long, Rusty? About 3-4 seconds on the rim, I think so.
Well, maybe not quite that long, but it made a complete circuit.
Under 2 to go here. Blue Dragons lead it in the first half, lead it by 9. Ball on the outside, dribble drive, and a foul called. Yeah, coach is upset because of the 2-shot foul now coming for the Blazers. Hollis will pick up his third. We'll probably see him set more than likely, and here comes Tyler Cotton. 1:48 to go in the half. At the line will be by Rail Carter.
Free throw missing.
Substitutions now. McCow would check back in, and checking out of the contest is going to be Moore. Now I was going with what our PA announcer just said, so it's either McHugh or McCow, one of the two.
We'll go with McCow.
39-31, the lead is 8 for the Hutch Blue Dragons. Blue Dragons working against that zone. Here's J.J. Rhymes. He'll gun a three and hit it. Rhymes, left-hander out of Shadow Mountain High School, knocked that one down.
Prior to that, he'd been pretty quiet offensively. Now with 6.
Largest lead now at 11 for the Blue Dragons. 1:19 to go in this first half. A three won't go for Carter. Rojas gets the rebound, wants to get it out quickly. He elects to get it to Mitchell. And Mitchell will give it off to Cotton, and Cotton will bring it up. Here's Rhymes to Cotton. Down to Rojas, left baseline. Spins around. Trying to get it to Creech, could not. Turnover. Here comes Carter with the ball. In the air, he'll give it back on the right side to Harris. Dribble drive. Booker had it for a second. Ball knocked away. Back into the hands now. McCow, right wing. Blazers will settle up a little bit. 12 on the shot clock, 37 on the game clock. Here's Carter. Well, they're well coached. Carter dribble drives into the paint, kicks it right, jumper up and on its way. Shot clock violation as it did not hit iron. Harris got the shot away, but it was off no good and did not hit the iron, so turnover.
Dragons, if they wish, can get the last shot of the half.
Into the lineup now, Landon Stevens. He's out of Garland, Texas. He's a 6'6 freshman. He checks into the ball game. Here comes the Blue Dragons. Cotton, right side JJ, back to Cotton. 17 seconds. Here's Cotton on the outer perimeter. Dribble drives, gives it to Rhymes. Rhymes pulls it back.
6.
Left side Creech, he head fakes. Kicks it all the way over to Cotton, thrown away. Out of bounds it sails with a half a second remaining.
Bad possession.
So that's probably going to be the score as we inbound, and it will be. Halftime is here. Dragons 42, Blazers 31. We're going to take a couple-minute timeout. We'll be back and add up all the numbers. Again, you're listening to Blue Dragon Basketball on Country 102.9, KHUT in Hutchinson, as well as KWBW in Hutchinson, 1450 AM and 98.5 FM. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Jim's Water and Woods has what you need to enjoy cooler fall temperatures like hot spring spas. Relax in the warm, soothing water of the #1 selling brand on the market with a size and model just right for everyone. Or spend some quality time in the great outdoors in one of their Eno hammocks or chairs. Or take a look at the Eno backpacks, totes, blankets, and more. And since grilling season is year-round, Jim's offers great grills from Weber and Hasty Bake and smokers from Cook Shack and Fast Eddie's. See the fall possibilities at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson, and follow them on Facebook.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Need a ride anywhere in Reno County? Reno County Area Transportation can get you there. RCAT provides first-come, first-served general public transportation that is safe and affordable whether you live in town or in the country. RCAT accepts tickets, monthly passes, or cash. 24-hour advance notice is required for rural pickups. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
Well, the Blue Dragons lead at 42-31 at intermission. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills. We're set for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule, and here's Rusty.
Thank you, Glenn. The Blue Dragons shoot 48% from the floor in that first half, winding up with 12 out of 25. Northlake actually got off 5 more shots, made 1 fewer, 11 of 30 shooting for the visitors. For Hutchinson in that first half, they were led in scoring by Devontae Bandu, who sat much of the half with a couple of fouls, and also by James Rojas, who has 8 points like Bandu, 6 of those, however, coming at the free throw line. Then a trio of Dragons with 6 each, J.J. Rhymes, Sal Nuhu, and Curtis Hollis. 5 points contributed by Kai Mitchell. And then the remainder of the points came on a basket by Robert Whitfield, a 2-pointer, and Raekwon Taylor made a free throw. Tyler Cotton played in the first half, didn't score. Josh Creech played in the first half, did not add to the Dragon total of 42. For Northlake in the game's first 20 minutes, the Lions' share of the scoring, 23 of the 31 points, scored by Darrell Watson and Byrail Carter. Watson with 13, Carter with 10. Only 4 players scored for the Blazers. Tremont Moore had 4, and Trey McCow also with 4, leaving us with a halftime score of 42-31. I told you the Dragons shot 48% from the field, just 2 of 8 from three-point country. That continues to be maybe a minor source of concern now. For the season, the Dragons are 6 of 23 from behind the arc. That's not the percentage you would hope for. Hutchinson did get to the free throw line a lot in the first half, and for the most part, pretty good. Made 16 out of 22. Blazers got there less frequently, but cashed 7 of their 8 chances. As expected, with the Hutchinson size advantage, the Dragons lead the rebounding 20-14, somewhat nullifying that with a lot of turnovers in the first half. They had 11. The visitors from Irving, Texas, had just 10. This is the first half Medicine Shop game capsule. The Medicine Shop thinks that you ought to be aware that if you have or are about ready to get Medicare Part D insurance policy, the enrollment period runs until early December. And if you want to make a wise choice, let the medicine shop help you out. All you need to do is bring them your list of medications. They'll find the best plan, the one that's tailored to your specific drug list. And as a matter of fact, they'll give you the 3 best plans. You can pick the one that you want. The pharmacist at the medicine shop will go over your plan and tell you exactly what you can anticipate paying. Again, that window of change for Medicare Part D runs through December 7th. So give the medicine shop a call at 620-663-7681 or drop by the medicine shop, the Little White Castle, located on the northwest corner of 14th and Main. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon Athletics.
Ever wonder why some wireless carriers charge so much more than others? At NextTech Wireless, you'll receive nationwide coverage, 4G LTE data, and unlimited data, but we don't overcharge you like some of the other carriers do. Plus, we have buy one, get one free smartphones and the best customer service. With more than 50 stores in our area, you can actually talk to us face to face. Tired of paying more and only getting more fees, charges, and a higher bill? Say goodbye to your carrier and hello to NextTech Wireless.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Hi, I'm Ken Hyman, General Manager of Midwest Superstore in Hutchinson. We're proud to be a sponsor of HCC Sports. You have choices when it comes to your vehicle purchases, and a better way is more than a slogan. Any new or select pre-owned purchase comes with our Advantage Rewards benefits. That includes complimentary car washes with every service visit, a loaner car with any major service, including oil changes and tire rotations. A better way also means no high-pressure sales tactics. Everyone has deals, but do they take care of you after the sale? Visit us at MidwestSuperstore.com and go Blue Dragons.
Well, hi and welcome back at halftime. 42-31, Dragons on top of the Blazers at intermission. I'm Glenn Grunwald. Rusty taking a little bit of a break. Hey, I want to point out something. The 1928 Club, perhaps you've been to the new arena and you see the George Killian room. Well, that is also the room for the 1928 Club, and membership benefits include a Blue Dragon polo, a VIP access to the room in the sports arena. Go in there at halftime before the game tonight. They had wonderful chili from Wendy's as well, and also they have some corporate packages available. Program recognition, also newsletters coming your way, as well as invited to all Hutch CC athletic functions. All the proceeds go to Hutch CC athletic scholarships. I know they have close to 45 members now. You too can be a member. Just give Josh Gooch a call at 665-3530 and ask him for information. They have a payment plan. You can break it down into quarters, or you can pay it monthly, or you can pay it all in one sum or divide it in half, however you want to do it. The 1928 Club supports HCC athletics in a big way. Also, other levels as well are available for Blue Dragon tickets. Your different ticket levels go through the Endowment Association and help with all the sports here at HCC. They got the Gold Dragon Club, they got the Blue Dragon Club, and Century Club, and several different listings, including football tickets as well. So stop and give them the same thing, 665-3530. Give Josh a call and pick up you might as well pick up a reserve seat. Also, your all sports tickets are for sale as well. That'll get you into baseball, softball, soccer, everything that the Blue Dragons do. This weekend, Blue Dragon sports, tomorrow's a big one. Fort Scott comes to town. The Greyhounds take on the Blue Dragons at 12 noon and high noon over at Gowan Stadium. And then the basketball tomorrow night for Rusty and I as well. We'll step across here as the Blue Dragons take on the Golden Nords out of Miami, Oklahoma, NEO. And down in at Liberal coming up on Sunday, Blue Dragon volleyball in action down there. So some big events going on, and we'll be busy tomorrow, Rusty.
We will indeed. It's supposed to be a nice day. Why not join us over at Gowan Stadium at noon for that football game? Will be the last chance to see the Blue Dragons in the regular season on the football field. The Dragons will, however, play in the Salt City Bowl in early December. But we know tomorrow the temperature is supposed to be somewhere in the 60s at game time. We'll make no guarantees for game time temperature in December.
You're not going to tell me, huh?
I'll predict it'll be quite a bit colder than 65.
We have seen it from, 10 above with ice to 45, 50 degrees.
And for those who like to look ahead, right now it is looking like the Blue Dragons will draw either Eastern Arizona in that bowl game or more likely Snow College out of Utah. Snow has just one loss. Either team will present a big challenge for the Blue Dragons.
That league that is down in Texas that includes NEO locked that up last week with a win over Blinn, Texas. They take on Blinn now in the playoffs down there, and I think the winner of that goes to that Heart of Texas Bowl as usual. So all the bowls will be starting to get announced here in the next couple of weeks. Let's go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and check some other scores around the league for this evening as basketball has started across the state of Kansas. Right here, it's 42-31. Dragons on top by 11-point margin. We're at halftime. Rusty and I'll be back with more in 2 minutes.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit them online at summitks.com.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Well, both teams back out on the floor. We're about a minute and a half from the start of the second half. The Blue Dragons using the free throw line to build most of their advantage in the first half, 42-31. The Dragons in that first half played an aggressive man-to-man defense throughout. Northlake College, they stuck with that zone throughout the first half. Blue Dragons wound up shooting 48%. I did not think that Hutchinson showed a lot of patience against the zone early on in that first half. They had such a big size advantage. It was almost like, let's put it up quickly and then go get the rebound. But any way you look at it, it's a double-digit lead over the defending Division III national champions. And like the Blue Dragons, the defending national champions from Irving, Texas, ranked number 1 in the polls. So one of those rare matchups, number 1 against number 1. However, Hutchinson, Division I against Division III.
Couple update scores. Barton Highland is at Barton tonight. It is in the second half. 13:39 to go in the second half. 53-48. Cougars on top of the Scotties. That's a good ball game. A couple other scores to look at. Butler at home, 87 to Bethel JV 47. That's with 12:49 to go in that contest. Second half of play. Garden City entertaining Cedar Valley College. as well as Independence entertaining Bethany College. Indy's leading that one 26-10. Right here, it's 42-31, and we're about set for the second half of play to get underway. Blazers will start a little bit different lineup. They're going to have Landon Stevens, who ended the ball game, start out there. Also, Brady Boyd's going to go in, so Coach McGraw is making some changes, maybe having to because of the foul situation. They've got a little bit of foul trouble going on.
They do indeed. They have Brady Boyd with 3 fouls, Darrell Watson with 3 fouls, 2 fouls for Tremont Moore, 2 for Say Amadi. For the Blue Dragons, though, they're not without foul troubles. Curtis Hollis has 3, Robert Whitfield, Devontae Bandu with 2 each.
All right, with the basketball will be the Blazers of Northlake. They'll set up the offense. Here's Stevens on the left wing. With the basketball will be Harris on the dribble, gives it out top, Brady Boyd. Boyd over to Stevens. Stevens drives in, has the ball knocked away out of his hands. Last touch by Kai Mitchell out of bounds. Shot clock setting at 8 right now, and Blazers need to be aware of that. Northlake will inbound left side baseline. They'll slap the ball. They'll kick it into play. Ball out top now to Moore. 4 on the shot clock. Moore spins, turns, shoots, and misses. Rebound cleared out of there by Robert Whitfield for the Blue Dragons. Raleigh native kicked it all the way out to J.J. Rhymes inside to Sal Nuhu. He'll go off strong offensive foul on Nuhu.
And Sal draws his second foul.
He put the ball, Rusty, he put the ball on the floor, and Coach is saying, just turn around and shoot it up.
Very few good things happen when a big man puts the ball on the floor.
Gave that defender a chance just to take that one step and close on him.
You're 6'10", you bring the ball down where somebody who's 2'4" could get a hold of it.
42-31 Dragons. In traffic on the outside. Boyd has it. He'll shoot it on his way. Kind of forced it. Shot won't go. Rebound off the floor. Cleared by J.J. Rhymes. Here comes Whitfield. Back outside to Rhymes. Back to Whitfield. Corner right. They'll skip it all the way across to Bandu. Bandu shoots it on its way. Three-pointer rattling off. No good. Kai Mitchell muscles it up on the rebound. Putback is good. Nice job by Kai Mitchell. Hutchinson lead now 13. Largest lead of the game. 44-31. Just underway, second half of play. Glen Grunwald, Rusty Hill, glad to have you along on Country 102.9, as well as KWBW, KHUT, and KWBW Hutchinson. Ball left side now. That's Landon Stevens. Gives it off. Harris will gun it on its way. It's not there. Rebound cleared out by Kai Mitchell. Out of the Bandu. Bandu on the left wing. Brings it out top to Mitchell. They'll whip it right side. Here's J.J. Rhymes over to Bandu. Bandu with the basketball. Deep corner left to Mitchell. Back outside, Rhymes. Right side, Whitfield. He'll shoot it on its way. Not there. Rebound cleared out of there by Harris.
Dragons continue to struggle from 3.
Here's
2 of 9.
Stevens, he'll shoot a short 3. It won't go. Rhymes with the rebound. JJ across the half court. He'll push it over to Mitchell. Mitchell underneath. Wrap around by Bandu is good. He was already under the basket and wrapped it around off the glass and through to make it 46-31. Again, Bandu with 15 in the win. He has 10 now. He had to win on Wednesday. 10 points now to his credit. Ball knocked away. On the hand foul. Oh, my.
Looked pretty clean from our vantage point. It will be Whitfield's 3rd foul.
Coach pleading his case, as a good defense attorney would. At the line will be Carter. Free throw toss is good.
11-point for Carter.
I think Watson, who just checked the ball game, heard some of that conversation with the referee and Coach Check, and he has a big smile on his face.
Looked like all ball to this observer.
Free throw toss out of there, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Sal Nuhu. Whitfield has 3 fouls now. Coach telling him not to foul. He'll get caught in there in a second. Ball comes out high now to Whitfield. Left side, Bandu. Nice in between. Underneath the Mitchell. He'll slam it home. Nice feed.
Yeah, nice assist.
48-31 Hutchinson, and the timeout's going to be taken. We're going to break in as well. Your score was 16:58 remaining to go in this second half of play. A full 60-second timeout coming your way. Dragons 48, Blazers 31. We'll be back in 1 minute.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustombldg.com.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all three pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bauman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Well, the Blue Dragons enjoying a 16-point advantage, 48-32. The Dragons have come out really aggressive and pounding it to the inside here in the early stages of the second half, which still has 17 minutes remaining. But 48-32, pretty good position to be in.
Inbounding will be Boyd for the North Lake Blazers. Slaps the ball. Ball comes in quickly to Harris. They'll work it over to the right side. There's Moore, 12-footer on his way. Rattles out, no good. Rebound knocked out there. Moore gets it back after a Harris miss. Back to Boyd. He'll gun it on his way. They get a second opportunity to put it up and in. So 2 misses, and then the third time Boyd was able to score it. 48-34. The lead cut to 14 again. Blue Dragons have led the whole game, well, except for about the 10 mark. Kai Mitchell with a putback basket off his own miss.
Kai Mitchell very assertive here early in the second half. He has 6.5, 11 at all.
Northlake had taken an 8-7 lead and then led it at 10-9, and the Blue Dragons then took off on their own. Dribble penetration. Carter, layup good.
Nice strong move to the basket.
Keeps it within 14. 50-36 Hutchinson, 16:03 to go in the second half of play. Blue Dragons against NEO tomorrow night, 7:30 tip time. Don't forget football at Gowan Stadium, 12 o'clock kickoff. Shot up and missing, rebound Carter. Here comes Carter on the run. He angles across. Left side now he goes to Boyd. Here's Watson. He'll drive in. Ball rejected. Nice job by Salnuhu. Outlet all the way down to Bandu. Bandu wants to isolate, holds up. Here's Cotton with the basketball. He's fouled from behind, and they're going to whistle it on Darrell Watson.
Salnuhu with a couple of blocks here in the second half, helping the Dragon cause.
Inbounding will be the right side baseline, not in the act of shooting.
Don't know whether he's the 6'8 that's listed or the 6'10 that they advertise in the introductions, but he's playing more like 6'10.
Yep. Here comes the inbound. By the way, Watson picked up his fourth foul. Here's J.J. Rhymes. He'll knife it inside and score it. Nice job. Nice spin move by Rhymes.
J.J. with 8.
Left wing top. You heard me earlier. J.J.'s lost 20 pounds over the summer. He said I really needed to, is what he told me. Most people that lose weight really need to anyway. There's Boyd.
Another block by
Yep, another block. Jumper up and good. Scoring, it was Harris. 52-38. They're staying right around 14 is the difference. Rojas will check in for the first time in the second half. There's a steal coming up with it will be Watson. He'll drive it in, score it. Put it up with the left hand on the right side of the lane, however. And it's a 12-point ball game at 52-40. Timeout's going to be taken. Blue Dragons got the timeout. It's going to be a quick 30. A 12-point lead, Dragons 52, Blazers 40. We'll be back right after this.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
Well, the Blue Dragons have gotten some blocked shots here early in the second half, but they've not recovered many of them. A lot of them have resulted in second chance opportunities for North Lake College. And the Blazers won't go away. They're down a dozen.
Hutchinson in bounds, far side. Cotton with the ball. Now here's Rhymes. Back outside of Cotton, battling for the ball, and he's fouled by Boyd. And
that's 4 on Boyd.
That might be 4 on Boyd, yes, sir. So Boyd will pick up his 4th. So they now have 2 players with 4 fouls apiece, that being Darrell Watson, who is still in there, and Brady Boyd. Brady Boyd off the bench.
Watson has 15 points to his credit.
Feed down low. Rojas, nice inside, can't get it done. Over the back is going to be Harris. Should be a shooting situation. Harris will pick up the personal.
Believe it or not, it is his first.
Got a kick out of Darrell Watson as he came over, thinking it might have been on him. Free throws up and missing by Rojas. Now he hit 5 straight. Now he's missed a couple, Rusty.
Made 6, actually, and now he's missed 2, 6 of 8. Another one coming here.
You shoot a second one. Free throw toss. This one's good. Substitutions into the lineup now. Back in is Sayaya Amadi out of Arlington, Texas. Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Oh, check that. It will be the Blazers. Long pass up the court to Harris. Harris to Boyd. Boyd on the outside goes right wing. Quickly into Watson. He'll gun it on his way to hit it.
Tough shot. Pretty well guarded.
The lead cut back to 11.
Watson has 17. He leads all scorers.
Jumper up and missing by J.J. Rhymes. It sticks at the top. That'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will be Hutchinson's basketball. Lady Blue Dragon basketball on Tuesday night right here from the arena. 6 o'clock start. Megan Tamman with the internet feed call. Her first ever.
And you and I will be in Hillsboro.
Yep, Hillsboro. Tabor JV will be the opponent. Got to watch them in the early game tonight. They lost 84-52 to a pretty good NEO squad. Here's Bandu. He'll gun him in, hit it.
Free throw line jumper by DeMonte.
Hope we see a lot of those this year. 55-42 to lead back at 13. Dragons come up with a turnover. Sal Nuhu. The bounces at the Bandu. He'll showtime. Basket's good on the jam by Bandu. Good job, Sal.
Hope we see a lot of those, too. He has 14 now to lead the Dragon cause.
At 15 in the win Wednesday night, excuse me. Harris, so check that, Watson with the ball. Now to Harris. Travel call. Turnover goes against the Blazers. Tell you what, it's the first game of the year for this Blazer team. They're going to do okay this year. They're competitive.
They are really outsized. That is hurting them a lot. That is true.
Moore checks back into the lineup.
They may not be nearly so outsized in Division III.
And we did not see them last year, so we don't know how much they lost. Ball on the outside. J.J. Rhymes. Ball skips away. Pretty good defense by Watson as he came right at J.J. Basket good at the other end. Watson now with 19 points.
When they get you in transition, they are very tough.
J.J. Rhymes out top to Cotton. Dribble drive, left side. Bounce pass down the low blocks. Rojas back outside to Cotton. Nice pass down low to Rojas. Basket good. What a feed by Cotton from the top of the key.
That was really pretty. Rojas has 11 and a free throw.
Tyler had to thread that needle, and boy, did he ever. And Rojas will step to the line in the N1. Back in the lineup now for the Blue Dragons, Joaquin Taylor out of Jamaica, New York. He's from our Savior Lutheran High School, 6'7", 215.
Foul went on Baker, his second.
Okay. Free throws by Rojas is good. Cops off a three-point play, and the lead is 16, 60-44. Blue Dragons. Some of the NCAA will get into basketball action this next week. KU, K-State, Wichita State. Wichita State in the top 10 along with KU. There's a hand check foul called against the Blue Dragons.
It will go on Raquan Taylor.
That'll be only his first. They'll inbound right side baseline. Harris slaps the ball. Cutter's cut. They'll get it out to Moore. Moore with the basketball. Back outside to Carter. By rail Carter with the ball. He'll angle dribble to the right. Pulls it back. Goes off the pick. Takes it into the paint. Holds up. Trying to get it out to Moore. He'll gun it on its way and hit it. 60-46. Dragon lead is cut to 14. Here's Bandu. Corner shot from right swing. Off, no good. Battle for the board taken away by Darrell Watson of the Blazers. Blazers left to right as you watch tonight. Jumper up and missing. Rebound Rojas for the Hutchinson. Here comes Bandu with 11:32 to go. Bandu into the forecourt. Holds up on his dribble. Out to Cotton. Rojas squares. 15-footer. Nope, no good. Battle for the board underneath. Taken away by the Blue Dragons. Taylor. He'll go up strong and draw the foul.
That was good effort on Raekwon's part.
Raekwon will step to the line to shoot the free throws. Raekwon's hobby, photography. Don't think I've ever seen an HCC player with a photogenic hobby. He will step to the line right now to shoot the free throw. He's a lefty. He's out of Jamaica, New York. Free throw toss, high arching shot, won't go. He'll shoot a second one.
By the way, the foul was on Amadi, and it's his fourth.
Curtis Hollis checks in. J.J. Rhines will check out. $11:18 to go in the ball game. Second half of play. A lot of time left. 14-point lead for the Dragons. Taylor taking his time on the free throw line. Free throw toss is up and good. Nice touch. Got it to fall. 61-46 now. Blue Dragons lead. Hutchinson led it at halftime with free throws shooting at 72.7%. Here's a drive on the left wing. Carter gives it off. Jumper doesn't go for three-point land. Put back underneath does not go. And a rebound cleared out there by Bandu. Amadi got the rebound but couldn't convert. Here's Cotton inside to Taylor. Loses the ball on the floor. Gets it back. Kicks it left. Here's Hollis. He'll square it. Gets it back outside to Taylor. Here's Bandu from three land. It's off, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds into the corner, and one of the trainers has to pick it up, and we'll go back over to the Blazers now.
Hutchinson, as expected, leading the rebounding, 30-20. Dragons have a big size advantage.
As I was mentioning at halftime, and Rusty and I both belong. If you come to the games regularly, why don't you join the 1928 Club? Gives you a place to go in between games and good atmosphere, along with many other Dragon fans. Get a hold of Josh Gooch if you're interested. Three-pointer does not go, and a rebound cleared out by Rojas. Here comes Cotton underneath. He'll put it up, miss it. Rebound cleared out of there. Had a good move on the baseline, maybe too much of an angle. Here's a bounce pass. Shot up and good. Nice job by the Blazers to get it to McCow, and he puts it up and in.
Dragons got beaten back down the floor on that occasion.
Steve Eck won't be pleased with that. The lead cut to 13 again, 61-48. We're under 10 to go now in the second half of play. Just the second game of the year. We'll be back tomorrow night with a good game against NEO. Shot by Cotton, no good. Ball last touched out of bounds off the Blazers.
The Blue Dragons just cannot find the range from three.
Here comes the media timeout with 9:40 to go in the contest. Dragons 61, Blazers 48. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Diabetes is one of the leading causes of disability and death in the United States. The good news? People at high risk can lower their risk by more than half with the proper prevention program. Let this National Diabetes Month be a reminder to check your situation, get screened, and trust the Prairie Star physicians and diabetic counselor to guide you. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
61-48 Dragons at the media timeout mark at the 9:40 mark, and Hutchinson just can't quite put away this Blazer team.
Well, one of the early concerns for this team, and Hutchinson fans always like to have something to worry about. You can start taking a look at three-point shooting. 4 out of 15 on Wednesday night, and so far in this one, 2 out of 14. That's 6 out of 29, just barely over 20%. I think the Dragons will turn out to be okay from three-point land, but right now they are struggling there, still lead by 13.
Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Bandu gets it inside to Rhymes. Layup, good. He had to work for it. It was not a layup. It was a little jumper underneath, up and in. He head fake, got him up off the ground and down and through.
JJ with 10.
JJ last night had a good ball game, 15 points to his credit. He and Bandu both had 15. Hollis had 10. Drive down low underneath, basket good by Watson. He's having a game now.
He has 21. He's playing with 4 fouls.
The lead at 13 at 63-50. Blue Dragons hung 102 on the board last night. It's not going to happen tonight.
Wednesday night.
Yeah, Wednesday. Keeps saying last night. Seems like it was last night. Foul's going to be charged quickly. This is going to go on Moore. He'll pick up the personal. That'll be his 4th. We're going to start to see some departures for some players
you would think so.
For Northlake here pretty quick. Inbounding, Blue Dragons get it into Curtis Hollis. Hollis whips it down low to Rojas, back to Taylor. Taylor head fakes, gets hammered. He will step to the line and shoot a couple free throws.
And there's the first departure.
Foul's going to be charged against Moore. He will foul out at the 8:55 mark.
And he completes his evening with 6 points.
I have a daughter that lives down in the Dallas area, and she attended Northlake. She has a bachelor's degree from North Texas State, but changed majors to nursing not too long ago, a couple years ago, and went to Northlake.
We talked about the fact that a credit hour there is just $59.
Yeah.
That's a remarkably low number.
Free throws up and good by Taylor for Hutchinson. Lead back at 14. At the line, again, Taylor to shoot the free throws. Free throw toss. This one's pure. Lead back at 15 now, 65-50. Dragons switching to the zone.
Yeah.
Might have heard Steve call it out. Coach Eck calls out that 2-1-2.
We don't see that very often.
Nope. They're going to match up outside pretty tight. Ball on the outer perimeter. That was with the ball was Carter. They'll whip it all the way across on the right side to go to McHugh. The three-pointer on its way, not there. Battle for the board. Rhymes gets up the rebound underneath. Long pass down court to Taylor. He can't get to it, and the Blazers come out with it. Here comes Watson. Turnover. Up comes Bandu. Here's Rhymes to the rack, and he'll be fouled. Does not convert, but he'll step to the line to shoot the free throw. Here's a Class 4A score for you. Buhler 7, McPherson 7. They are in overtime.
They started the year, and McPherson beat Buhler in that game, so Buhler trying to get even. They'll have to go extra time to do it.
Mm-hmm. At the line, J.J. Rhymes. Free throw toss up and short. No good.
J.J. so far this year, a little bit off the mark at the free throw line. 2 out of 6. It's early. He'll turn out to shoot about 70%.
He'll toss the second one. Free throw toss is up and good. I haven't seen the shimmy that he normally has. I got to talk to him about that. Lead back at 16, 66-50.
Maybe that went with the 15 pounds.
Might have won. I might have went. Good point. All right, ball on the outer perimeter. Left side.
Still the zone.
Burns is in there, Vernon Burns. Now to right side, Boyd. He'll get slammed into, and Rojas will pick up the personal.
Rojas coming out to contest what he thought was going to be a jump shot. Just ran into the player. First foul on James.
Inbounding will be the Blazers. They'll work it around the outside. They're going to slow things up a little bit. They like to get in transition. When they don't have it, they're going to take some time. Air ball put up by Stevens, and a rebound's going to clear it out by the Blue Dragons. They'll work it on the right wing. Three-pointer put up by Hollis won't go, and the ball's knocked away out of bounds.
You perhaps heard Coach X say, be patient, guy. I don't think he's objecting to the three-pointer, only the fact that it came so early in the shot clock.
And that's what he's referencing, to be patient. So Rhymes is able to score it inside. 68.
Was it Rhymes?
Rhymes,
Okay.
68-50. Blue Dragons lead it. Ball on the outer perimeter, angle dribble, down low, ball knocked away. Rojas comes away with it. Here's Bandu. And they just about throw it away, but Rhymes gets the back ball knocked away. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. And substitutions again. Here comes Nathan Bradley back in the lineup. He's going to give Carter a little bit of a break for the Blazers. 18-point Dragon lead. Here's Bandu. Back outside, Rhymes bounces inside. Left-hander puts it up, not there. Rojas with the follow. I like him. He is solid.
He has 14 as well.
Ball down on the court, and the foul's going to be called. Going down hard was Harris. He is okay.
Taylor picked up the foul.
And Creech will check back into the Blue Dragon lineup. Checking out will be Rojas. Here comes the inbound. Boyd has it. Over the far side to Bradley. Back to Stevens. Ball stolen away. Here comes Hollis. Hollis, breakaway layup. Misses it. Misses the jam. Ball goes away into the corner. And that's a learning situation right there for Curtis.
He has a disbelieving expression on his face. Just didn't get high enough.
Yep. Maybe took off a little bit too early. Ends up being a turnover.
Bandu picks up a foul out front, his third.
He'll inbound on the far side, only the 16th foul on the near side, excuse me.
Dragons with a 20-point lead, 6:24 to go.
Here comes the inbound. They get it into Boyd over on the right side now to Bradley. Right side Stevens, he'll gun the three. This one's off, no good. Battle for the board underneath. They scramble for it. Coming up with it will be Boyd. Basket good. Scoring is Landon Stevens. Boy, just like that, they're able to make it easily. Ball kicked outside. Here's Hollis. Hollis to Creech. Back to Hollis. Hollis takes baseline. Basket good. This time Curtis scored it.
Yep. Hollis has 8.
Out top left with the ball will be the Blazers. Hutchinson's going to win this one. They lead it by 20. Basket off the backboards, up and good by Josh Harris, but they showed her a little vulnerable from the shooting situation, and Blazers got in transition a couple times, looked good. Feed down low, head fake by Creech, basket good. Josh Creech able to head fake and go up and score it. 74-54, Dragons by 20. They led at halftime by 11, 42-31. Three-pointer does not go. Creech had it, comes up with it, brings it out on the dribble now. He'll give it up left side. Layup not there, and a foul called. Offensive foul on Curtis Hollis.
It will be his 4th.
Into the ball game for the first time tonight, Anthony Munson will check in. Staten Island's his hometown. Bedford Academy is the high school. Curtis a little down on himself right now. He's frustrated. 74-54, the lead is 20 for the Blue Dragons. They'll be in action against NEO. NEO a winner. They're 2-0 on the season, by the way. They won today over Tabor JV in the early game, 84-52. Stevens, the 3-ball. This time it rims out on him, no good. Over the back to Call. They're going to whistle this one on Northlake, and I think Amande will will have fouled out of the contest.
Did not score.
Blue Dragons will shoot free throws. It will be Taylor going to the line to shoot the free throw.
Raekwon's 4 points have all come at the line.
Free throw toss up and good.
Shoots it with a lot of arch, got a kind bounce off the front iron.
He'll get another opportunity here. Takes his time. Free throw toss is up and good. 76-54. Hutchinson's largest lead now with 4:41 remaining to go in this second half. The long three ball, it won't go. Battle for the board. Coming out with it will be the Blazers. They'll gun another one up. It won't go. Rebound cleared Taylor. Taylor brings it out. Up the court on the outer perimeter. Here's Creech. He'll gun it on its way. It rims out on him. No good. Rebound Blazers. Off the other way. Here comes Northlake with the basketball. Stevens to the top. Wagner had it for a second. He's a new face in there. He'll whip it left side. Stevens again. He'll shoot and miss. Rebound. J.J. Rhymes goes high. Outlet comes to Bandu. Bandu finds the seam. Goes up with a slam. Doesn't get it. Rebound cleared Taylor. Loose ball picked up by Creech. He'll head fake. Goes up off balance. Doesn't get it. Put back is good by Creech.
Boy, he's athletic.
Sticking with it, wasn't he? Sticking with it.
Creech with his 4th point.
Jumper from outside, air ball, not there. Rebound clear for the Blue Dragons. J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes into the forecourt. Rhymes to the right side, throws it away. Coming up with the loose basketball, here comes Booker. Shot up and missing, rim off no good. Put back basket won't go. Rebound cleared Taylor, Blue Dragons. Here goes the Rhymes. Quickly, Munson. Munson down low underneath. Gets it to go. Basket good and one. Nice job by Munson. At the line will be the Blue Dragons. It'll be Munson stepping to the line. He's out of Staten Island. I wonder if he ever takes the ferry, Rusty.
I bet he does.
Have you ever been on the Staten Island ferry?
I have not. I've been in New York a lot of times, and I've seen Staten Island, but never taken the ferry actually out there.
Derby in a good one tonight. We've got Manhattan 21-14. Derby on top with 4 minutes to go in the fourth period of play.
Defending state champions in 6A.
Munson's free throw toss is here, is up and good. 81-54 Blue Dragons. Munson with 3 points in the ball game now off the bench. 3:05, 3:04 to go. Right side, head fake, don't drive in, shoot it up. Way too strong, rebound off the missed shot, put up by Burns, and down the court will bring it. Ball knocked away, out of bounds, last touched off of a Blazer.
Teams continue to play hard, even though this game is certainly decided.
Ball comes in, and quickly get it underneath the Hollis. He'll go up strong and score it.
Nice baseline right drive.
That's probably the toughest angle in basketball, Rusty, is to come from that right side. Jumper up, won't go. Rebound cleared off the floor by Tanner Lackey, who's in there, freshman out of Bueller. There's Munson. Jumper from outside by Lackey, not there. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there by the Blazers, and the Blazers are going to bring it up. Blazers are gunning on its way from the top of the key. Basket is good.
Vernon Burns.
Yeah, Burns knocks it down. Killeen, Texas, his hometown. Got a final, Wichita Northwest 50, Campus nothing. That's the final in 6A.
That's a campus team that beat Hutchinson twice.
Ball down the other end, not there. Basket up and good by Salnuhu. Was able to get the putback. 85-56 now. Dragons pulling away with 1:43 to go. And a foul called, offensive foul is going to be called. They're going to whistle this one on Sidney Baker. He'll pick up the personal.
I think Wichita Northwest, thought highly of by a lot of pundits early in the high school season, lost its opener. I think they're playing as good as, just about as good as expected.
Campus team they beat.
Yep.
Here's Lackey on the outside. Over to Munson. Back to Lackey right. Thought about it. Pulls it back. Goes left side now to Hollis. Hollis a gun it on its way. High arching shot won't go. Rebound. Creech underneath. Goes up and has somebody hanging on his arm. I think they're going to whistle on Wagner. At the line will be Creech. Creech out of Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Free throw toss is up and good.
Dragons have been pretty solid at the free throw line.
Nickerson in the fourth quarter leading Clay Center 2014. Mike Vernon, the head coach there, done a good job. Free throw toss is up and good by Josh Creech. 87-56, Blue Dragons with 1:17 to go. Long three from the corner right, up and good. Jumper from outside is up and good by Vernon Burns.
He's hit a couple of them here late.
Here's Tanner Lackey. Back outside of Munson. Munson right side, goes to Hollis. Back to Munson, thought about it. Goes right side and throws the ball away. Coach wanted a deflection, didn't get the call. It'll go over to the Blazers with 55.2 seconds to go. Dragons are going to win this one and go 2-0 on the year. Blazers will fall to 0-1, and they'll take on Tabor JV tomorrow at 5:30 here.
NEO in here to test the Dragons.
Yep, tomorrow night. Shot missing, back into the Blazers' hand. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound, Sal Nuhu. Clears the board, foul in the backcourt. This one's going to go on Wagner. We'll walk down and shoot free throws with 39.8 seconds to go. Well, not as flashy as last night, Rusty, but then again, the competition was different. Wednesday night, thank you. Well, again, the competition was a different team and a good team.
These guys come from a program that's won 3 Division III national championships. They're going to come in here and compete. Most JV teams playing Jayhawk Conference teams are going to be outclassed.
Exactly. Free throws up and missing by Sal Nuhu. Looks at the board. Gets set to go again. Curtis Hollis chatting with Coach Eck right in front of us. This is the second night he's had 10 points. Free throws up and missing. Sal missed them both. Rebound's going to be cleared out of here, and Northlake will bring it down as we head into the last 30 seconds. Stay with us. We'll chat with Coach Eck. By the way, if you're watching on the video, they possibly might switch out of that, and you can go to the radio audio. Three-pointer up and good from outside. How about that? Vernon Burns came in here and knocked down 3 trays. Here's Munson. Coach saying hold the ball, and that's pretty well going to do it. Blue Dragons are going to win this one. They're going to go to 2-0 on the young year. 87-62 is going to be your final. 87-62, all Blue Dragons. And Hutchinson will match up against NEO tomorrow evening at 7:30. Don't forget football action tomorrow afternoon. Countdown to kickoff at 11:30. Kickoff at 12 noon with Fort Scott in the house over at Gowan Stadium. Rusty and Island Rob will be over there. And then we'll turn around and walk across the arena parking lot and get set for basketball right here. 87-62, Dragons on top of the Blazers. We will take a couple-minute timeout and get set for the Medicine Shop postgame capsule. And also the Coaches Show coming your way in just a little bit. Your final, Dragons 87, Blazers 62. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Who doesn't love a fire pit? Except the guy who's getting all the smoke in his face. Introducing Brio Fire Pits, available now at Jim's Water and Woods. These hand-built fire pits from Lancaster, Pennsylvania will revolutionize your campfire experience. The double flame fire pit requires 0 assembly. Pull it out and light a fire. It even has a grilling feature and it's extremely portable. Or choose a style that works with new or existing fire rings. But again, no smoke. Come in to see all the Brio Fire Pit possibilities at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
There's something new about Reno County area transportation. The drivers are wearing safety green uniforms. These will alert motorists when drivers are on the street, assisting passengers on and off the bus, keeping everyone safer. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that has a bright future, and it's not just the color of our shirts. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
Well, welcome back to the final tonight. The Dragons 87, the Blazers 62 in basketball action here at the Sports Arena. Appreciate everybody that came out to the Sports Arena. We'll get set for the Medicine Shop postgame capsule here in just a second. Also, Coach Eck will work his way here for the postgame show. A final in from McPherson in overtime. McPherson 15, Buhler 14. So the Crusaders' wonderful year comes to an end. They drop it 15-14 to the McPherson Bullpups. Appreciate Dan Nacarado forwarding that message to us. So tough loss for the Buhler Crusaders, but right here, Rusty, a good night of Blue Dragon magic is team from Northlake, from Irving, Texas. We knew they were going to come in strong, and they were. They gave the Dragons a good run. Didn't have the size inside, but they surely could shoot the threes from outside.
Well, we thought the Dragons would pound them on the boards, and they did. The rebounding wound up 50-31, pretty decisive. Hutchinson getting a lot of second-chance opportunities. Shoots 48% for the game, despite going just 2 of 17 from three-point country. So if you do the numbers, that means that the Dragons were 27 of 43 from inside the arc. You get the picture. This Northlake team didn't have the horses to stay with the Dragons inside, and that's what enabled Hutchinson to pick up an easy win here by 25, 87-62. While the Dragons were shooting 48%, Northlake was shooting just 35%. The Blazers didn't do very well from three either. They went 4 of 23. Telling statistic for the game was at the free throw line. The Dragons pounding the ball to the inside, got a lot of opportunities, cashed 27 of 38. Meanwhile, Northlake College got 8 of 10 free throws down in the game, didn't get nearly as many chances, didn't take it to the basket nearly as effectively. Turnovers pretty close to a wash. Hutchinson with 18 and Northlake College with 16. Looking at the statistics for the game, the Blue Dragons were led in scoring. And let me find my stats. They're here in front of me somewhere. Blue Dragons were led in scoring by James Rojas. First time he's led the Dragons in scoring, but over the course of the next couple of years, it'll be a long ways from the last time he leads Hutchinson in scoring. Devontae Bandu contributed 14, 11 points for J.J. Rhymes, also 11 for Kai Mitchell, and 10 points for Curtis Hollis. Those were the double-digit scorers. Not far away, though, Sal Nuhu with 8, 6 points each for Raekwon Taylor and for Josh Creech. 2 points for Robert Whitfield, and Anthony Munson had 3. For Northlake College, they had the leading scorer in the game. They got 21 from Darrell Watson and 13 from By Carter, but nobody else could get a whole lot done. And the Blue Dragons win it big time, 87-62. This has been the Medicine Shop Game Capsule. The Medicine Shop would like you to know that if you're not happy with your pharmacy for any reason, it is easy to switch to the Medicine Shop. All you really need to do is stop by the Medicine Shop at 14th and Main. Let them know you want to change from your pharmacy to the Medicine Shop. Give them the number of your pharmacy, and they'll take care of everything else for you. If it's not convenient for you to stop by the Medicine Shop, just give them a call, 620-663-7681. It is mighty easy to make the Medicine Shop your pharmacy. I did this about 20 years ago and have been totally satisfied. Tremendous place. You'll find it at 14th and Main. Well, the first part of a busy weekend of Blue Dragon Athletics behind us. We'll have football tomorrow at noon from Gowan Stadium. Hutchinson matched against Fort Scott. And then we'll be right back here tomorrow night. And I think the matchup will be a little bit different tomorrow night. NEO, a team that can match the players or match the Dragons a lot better size-wise. And I'm starting to wonder a little bit about the Dragons shooting from the perimeter. They're going to have to make some shots, certainly in the conference, to win basketball games. They're going to see a lot of zones as people look at the 4 for 15 that the Dragons were on Wednesday night and the 2 for 17 that they were in this game. I think the shooters are there. I think maybe the Dragons have to be a little bit more selective in those shots. We will have, down the road just a little bit, the thoughts of Hutchinson coach Steve Eck. The Blue Dragons, after tomorrow night, have just one more game before league play starts. That game will be Tuesday. It'll be the only non-conference road game the Blue Dragons play. And Glenn and I will be with the Dragons at Tabor College in Hillsboro on Tuesday night for that one. Then it's that murderous 26-game league schedule again, where you play every team in the conference at home and home. And the Blue Dragons went through it last year with just one loss. That is a tall task to duplicate. And particularly since the Dragons will play 7 of their first 8 league games on the road. That all starts a week from tomorrow in Liberal.
Yep, and that starts it off right then. Then we travel to Cloud County, and we turn right around, and we're not home until, June Christmas. I think it's the 21st against Coffeyville back here in the arena. So one other score to pass on in high school action. Garden City, a winner over Topeka, 24-21 in a good contest. I think there's some pretty good games out there been going on tonight. Again, if you didn't listen here, McPherson was able to win in overtime, 15-14 over Buhler.
And my early favorite from the West, Wichita Northwest. Anybody that can dismantle that campus team we saw, pretty doggone good.
Yeah, Northwest won 50-0. We're still awaiting Coach Eck to work his way out here so we can get into the post-game show. Glad to have everybody along. Don't forget, tomorrow we will have football action at the Gowan Stadium at kickoff at 12 noon against Fort Scott. It's the last home game before the Salt City Bowl, which will be on the 2nd of December. So only 2 more football games left. One is on the road next week at Dodge City. Dan Nacarado and Rusty will be on the call with that one. That's a 1 o'clock kickoff out there while I'm on my way down to Liberal to bring you.
Darren will have that call.
Bring you Blue Dragon basketball. So good opportunity to come out tomorrow. It's supposed to really be nice. Come out and watch some doggone good football.
We talked about the Blue Dragon men on Tuesday night being at Tabor. You don't have to go to Tabor, though, to enjoy Blue Dragon basketball because the Dragon ladies will play right here.
Exactly. They'll be here at 6 o'clock.
Also against Tabor.
Megan Tamman with the call. They'll be taking on Tabor JV. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip. That will be a stream-only game, so you won't be able to catch all the action on Eagle Radio, but you can catch it by going to BlueDragonSports.com and go over to media and drop down and go to
starting with
broadcast.
The conference games, and they get underway a week from tomorrow. We will have both Blue Dragon women and Blue Dragon men.
Also, another note to write down, on the 13th of November, we'll start our Dragon Talk shows. Steve Eck, along with John Onges. John Onges' show, by the way, is going to be from AJ's Sports Grill, which is going to be in next to the alley or in the alley.
Good atmosphere.
You betcha, and that's where John Onges' show, brought to you by Midwest Ford, the Superstore up on 30th Street, Midwest Ford and Toyota. And we will be there 7 o'clock every Monday night. The three Mondays in November, starting on the 13th, and then 2 in December. Then we'll go start into, when we come back after the Christmas break, we'll be there each and every Monday night throughout the rest of the season. Coach Eck's Dragon Talk follows that, by the way, at 7:30
Speaking of Coach Eck, while we continue to await the Hutchinson coach, let's take a 1-minute break, still in the game portion of our broadcast.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Can't live without your cell phone? But tired of the fees, overages, and expensive bills? We could all live without that. Maybe it's time to switch to Next Tech Wireless. Save up to $60 a month with plans like our new Unlimited Everything Lite. Get 2 lines with unlimited talk, text, and data for only $100 a month. That's 2 lines, unlimited data, only $100. It's time to say goodbye to your carrier and say hello to something better. Next Tech Wireless.
87-62 is your final tonight. Still awaiting Coach Eck to make his way to us on the court side here. 87-62 your final. Again, the ladies' action on Tuesday night. The guys will follow that at 7:30 from Hillsboro, Kansas.
You know, one thing that we didn't talk about very much in the wrap-up is the Blue Dragon depth. On Wednesday night, the Dragons had 11 players score. Tonight they had 10 players score in a more competitive basketball game. I just think that this team has a terrific upside, and it'll be interesting to see the steps that the team takes to get closer to its ceiling. They haven't touched the ceiling yet, and no reason why they should in just game 2 of the basketball season. Not sure what's holding up the Hutchinson coach. Maybe somebody needs to tell him, hey, Coach, we won by 25.
Exactly. And see when he's going to make his way here. I'm sure we're going to see him here in just a little bit. I'm going to check some other scores, by the way, that we had in the conference tonight, because there are some other games going on. Barton and Highland were locked up in a pretty good one. Let's see if I can find that one. Sterling JV, by the way, pushed Colby pretty good. That one is at the second half, 66-58. Colby on top in that ball game. Garden City, a 10-point lead in the second half of play, 58-48 over Cedar Valley. In that Barton game, I'm talking about a final 81-76. Barton a winner over Highland. Barton comes out a winner over Highland tonight in basketball action. So those are some other league games that have been taking place. So we're trying to wait and see if Coach Eck is going to work his way here or not, and we'll try to hang on for just a little bit longer and give him a chance. Here he comes. So let's go ahead and close out the regular portion, Rusty, and 87-62 your final. We'll be back to talk with Coach Eck right after this.
Thanks for listening to Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragon Sports on Radio. The Blue Dragons on Eagle Radio have been brought to you in part by Jim's Water and Woods, E&M Plumbing, Salt City Pawn and Jewelry, Midwest Ford and Toyota, Rothy Family Flooring, Pinnacle Sports, Elliott Mortuary, Anchor Inn and Anchor Away, and these Sportscaster Club members, Mann, Wyatt and Rice LLC, Sutton Kaufman Transmission, A&A Builders, Mega Manufacturing, Lowen Corporation, Wade Patton Insurance, and Bold Office Shares. Stay tuned. Our visit with the Blue Dragons head coach is next on Country 102.9 and BW Radio. It's time for the Coach's Show as we take a look back at tonight's game from the viewpoint of the Blue Dragons head coach. The Coach's Show on Eagle Radio is brought to you by Cooper Tire. Our chat with the Blue Dragons head coach Steve Eck right after this on Eagle Radio. Oh, 35, 45, not going to give me 45, not going to give anybody else. Sold.
That's quite a piece of equipment you just bought.
Yeah, it sure is going to be nice.
It looks like you're going to need tires. What are you going to do?
I buy all my tires at Cooper Tire. They almost always have what I need, but if they don't have it, they know where to get it in a hurry. And best of all, they'll come out in the field and service all my tires.
Hi, this is Craig Cooper. At the store, in the field, or on the farm, call Cooper Tire Service in downtown Hutchinson and Pratt. What's on your tractor?
Well, Coach Eck, a different kind of game than the one we had in here on Wednesday night, a much more competitive contest. You had a size advantage and built a big edge on the glass.
Yeah, we out-rebounded by 19. We got 50 rebounds total, 16 offensive. I told those guys against the zone defense, you got to hit the boards, and we did pretty well on that. But we didn't shoot the ball well, like I wanted to. But there's always tomorrow night.
And we actually saw the Dragons play some zone in the second half, Coach.
Yeah, number 5 and number 10 for those guys were getting to the lane too easy on us and penetrating, and we weren't pinching very well, so we went to the zone. You never know. The zone helped us win a championship last year, so you never know.
You weren't very happy with your sophomores' defensive effort on Wednesday. Did you think they improved tonight?
A couple of guys did a little better. I mean, defense-wise, we did all right. We held them to 35% shooting, so and they're a good shooting team, and so defense-wise, we did pretty well. We just let 5 and 10 go off and let 10 get too many baskets, but other than that, we held them down pretty good.
Did you like the shot selection of your basketball team?
No, not at all. That's why we shot 48%. We told them to be patient against that zone, and this is the first really good zone we've seen. And North Lake, they won the national championship last year and playing that matchup zone, and we were confused on it a little bit, and that shows when you're confused, you shoot quick. And so, our shot selection wasn't very good tonight.
But you got a lot of stick bats off the misses from the outside, so maybe it's a little misleading.
Yeah, when you play against the zone, you should get some putbacks and some offensive rebounds. Devontae needs to get out of the slump, shooting-wise. I think he will eventually, but it's nice to be able to win and Devontae not shooting the ball well.
Talk a little bit about the kids that our fans are not nearly so familiar with. The freshman, James Rojas, was your leading scorer tonight.
Yeah, James is capable of that. He's a good inside player. He shoots the ball from outside, too. He can spot up a three-point shot. James is a good player, and he sprained his ankle Wednesday in the game, and yesterday we didn't practice him. Trying to get him ready for tonight, so now it's going to be tough to get ready for tomorrow, too. What about the other young kids? Are they developing the way you hope? It's too early to tell yet, Rusty. Curtis Hollis is, wants more minutes, but he has to earn them just like Devontae earned them last year. Curtis has to earn his minutes also. And we haven't seen the real Josh Creech yet. Josh is a good ball player, good offensive player. We haven't seen the real Josh Creech yet. He'll break out one of these games too. But like I said, defense-wise, we did pretty decent. But what I didn't like was the last 2 3-pointers they made to break 60 on us. I didn't want them to shoot 2 threes in the last 40 seconds and give it to them. I hate that when the other team scores last. I just don't like that at all. We're going to take a break and talk about a big game coming up for the Blue Dragons tomorrow night right here on this same floor.
Dad, what's that sound?
Oh, boy. I forgot to have the trailer tires checked.
You didn't take them to Cooper Tire?
No, I was really busy planning the trip. Besides, the tires are only 3 to 4 years old. Thought they'd be fine.
Even I know tires should be checked before leaving home.
You're right, Princess. I'll go to Cooper's before the next trip.
Hi, this is Craig Cooper. Don't make it halfway to your vacation. Before you take your trailer to the lake, have your tires checked. Because of the unique forces on them, they just don't last as long. Cooper Tire Service opens 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday till noon. No appointments needed. What's on your trailer?
Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about a matchup tomorrow night. A team that you will not enjoy nearly as big a size advantage over.
No, NEO is a tall athletic team. They're a D1 team from Oklahoma. They made it national tournament a couple years ago. 1 year we took overtime to beat them. They're a good team. They're very quick and athletic, and we're going to play some pretty good defense, too. And they have that zone that we have to break through and score against, too.
Pretty good test for the Blue Dragons. I know you want to play a tough game or two before you get into that conference race, so where you're going to really be up against it with almost all the early games on the road.
Yeah, I mean, this is our last home game tomorrow for a long, long time, so we need to come out and, like I said, NEO has a good zone defense. They're long and they're wide. You think the ball's open inside, and they have those long arms and they deflect them, and so I'm glad we saw a zone tonight against North Lake, which I knew we would, but NEO is a good team. They're one of the better teams in Oklahoma, and they're in the top 40 in the country. So they're a good team. They're athletic, and it'll be a fun game to watch probably.
Coach, we'll see you right here tomorrow night at 7:30.
For the fans out there, spread the word. If it's not in the paper, but we have a game tomorrow night at 7:30. So, all right.
Yeah, there are lots of things that aren't in the paper, Coach.
All right, but he does a good job. Thank you.
All right. Comments of Hutchinson coach Steve Eck. Again, the Dragons win it by a final score of 87-62. We'll take a final break. Still in the Coach's Show. Be back to wrap things up.
Dick, I was in the shop the other day and noticed you have a lot of new equipment.
Yes, we got 2 new lifts, 2 new tire machines, and the best balancer money can buy. If you run a modern-day tire shop, you need the right equipment for the right job.
That's some pretty fancy equipment.
Yes, we have the latest equipment, but more importantly,
We have good people who know how to use it.
Hi, this is Craig Cooper. To do the job right, you need the right people using the right equipment. Cooper Tire Service, Hutchinson and Pratt. What's on your car?
Well, the Blue Dragons take care of business. They're 2-0 on the young season. They continue to impress. Have lots of room for improvement, and they'll likely have to show some improvement tomorrow night to get a win over a pretty talented